Hey y'all, what's up? It's Friday, so I'm gonna keep it black. But I'm gonna keep it brief. Now, Ron, you sound like a bitch. This time, Ron DeSantis has gone as far to ban AP Black History in Florida schools. Why are you so obsessed with me? College Board, the organization in charge of certifying AP curriculum and the SAT, is halfway through a pilot program launching an AP African American Studies course in 60 schools across the country. Now, we don't know if any of them schools are actually in Florida, but of course, Ron DeSantis had to open up his mouth. On January 12th, he and his friends over at the Department of Education wrote a letter to the College Board saying that an AP African American Studies course is inexplicably contrary to Florida law and significantly lacks educational value. That's wild. Then had the audacity to say that should the College Board be willing to come back to the table with lawful, historically accurate content, Florida would be willing to discuss. Boy, these people are not at all interested in equal rights, nor are they interested in appearing as if they do. Tell the truth, shame the devil. First of all, saying Black studies lacks educational value is insane, especially when you currently permit AP courses in Japanese language and culture, German language and culture, Italian language and culture, Spanish language and culture, and European history all together. Motherfuckers that don't even go here but got a history or culture that's somehow more valuable to the learning experience of American children than an advanced and concentrated course in actual American history. Crazy. Black studies literally brings to light the underbelly of so many things. The nascence of the American economy, the Industrial Revolution, civil disobedience, technological advancements, hell, even modern gynecology, and that's the problem. We will steal their thunder and rain on their parade. Black movements have also triggered waves across the American continent and American history over and over and over again. So what are we even talking about? What you're really saying is that European history and these other courses that focus specifically on culture and language, not even these people's experiences as minorities on American soil, don't threaten the narrative of the American dream. AP courses also provide students with the opportunity to gain credit towards their degrees at institutions of higher learning. So it's also giving that you don't think Black history is elevated or sophisticated enough, and that's crass, and your mama ought to be shamed. So beyond the willingness to be unabashedly racist and deplorably unread backwater, knuckle-dragging Neanderthals because you don't read, and therefore inform policy restricting people's rights based off something that you heard, you don't even know what critical race theory is. Number one, it's not new. It's been around for over 40 years and has typically been reserved for graduate level courses, not even undergrad for some time outside of HBCUs, but more commonly available to students in law school with an interest in how American racism has affected lawmaking and legal systems. The word theory be throwing y'all for a loop and unfortunately gives y'all a distaste off principle because you think that it means it's just a bunch of hoopla, when the reality of the matter is we couldn't call it a theory if y'all bitches didn't make it up. Woo! Critical race theory hinges on the fact that race is a social construct and therefore constructed by society in service to the gain of a desired racial majority. We're simply giving it a name. Y'all the ones pulled it out y'all asses. So the claim DeSantis and friends made that this course leaves large, ambiguous gaps that can be filled with additional ideological material is just as hollow and misinformed as the American education system itself. I don't know, it sounds like an NAACP Image Award winner to me. Historically inaccurate. The College Board didn't just hop on the Black History follow train. They've been working on this for more than a decade, working alongside college faculty and actual scholars to produce evidence-based material, something you know nothing about. It's fear-mongering. White people been using the same playbook over and over again, raising unfounded and illegitimate concerns amongst their peers about the impending threat of Black anything, when in fact we was minding our business when you found us, and been trying to mind our business ever since your government could no longer sustain the institution of slavery. But us minding our business means that you can't live freely in your delusion, so it's a problem. Second of all, inextricably contrary to Florida law simply means Florida would like to continue to ignore racism while openly practicing it. Oh, we're not done. This is just the most recent effort by DeSantis and his administration to halt the exposure of its children to real life. He's already banned critical race theory, specifically prohibited the teaching of the 1619 Project, and even has stipulation around how schools can talk to students about race, let alone gender and sexuality. And this is a man they want to run for president next year. Someone actively engaging in censorship. We're talking about an official making moves that mimic the very communists they so afraid of. How you gonna literally ban books and propagandize the USSR in the same breath? Huh? Kick rocks. But also go vote for me, NAACP Image Award. Voting is open daily. Link in the bio.